Speaking of things I wish that I would rather erase from my head, it's now come around to that time of the summer where
What?
Jeff Keighley rears his ugly head again.
He's not ugly. He's an adorable little twink. He's a twinkly little star.
Sorry, fine. Let me rephrase that. Where Jeff Keighley comes out of the shadows to annoy people yet again as the Dorito Pope.
Oh gosh.
I will never let the Dorito Pope die. Ever.
Oh,
If you don't know
goodness.
what I'm
But
talking about, I'm talking about Summer Game Fest.
yes.
Because, of course, Summer Game Fest. So, the first round of partners for this year's Summer Game Fest have been confirmed. And for those, well, we'll go through this anyway. So, as posted on the event official Twitter account, I am not calling it X. I will not do it. That just means I give in to. Just means I give in to Elon Musk and his crap. So.
No.
So, more than 60 partners will be participating in this year's Summer Game Fest when it takes place in Los Angeles. It says next month. Well, next month begins tomorrow, Sunday.
Yeah, it does.
So PlayStation and Xbox are among the participants as usual, but this time I have a bit of issue with this. It says Nintendo has returned to join the list of partners. I'll get into that in a minute. Nintendo wasn't listed as a partner for either 2023 or 2024, instead choosing to host its own Nintendo Direct presentation later in the month. Its confirmation as a partner in this year's show is not necessarily a confirmation that a Nintendo Direct will take place during the Summer Game Fest period. It simply means that, for example, a trailer for a Nintendo Switch Nintendo game may appear during the presentation on June 6th. I was getting to that. I will cover that in a minute probably. So this year's Summer Game Fest live kickoff show will last 2 hours and will take place on Friday the 6th of June at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 10 p.m. British Standard Time at its usual venue of the YouTube Theatre in Los Angeles, promising, quote, spectacular new video game announcements, surprises and reveals. This is then followed by the Play Days invite-only media event, which will be run from the 7th to the 9th of June in LA. So, quote from Jeff Keighley, the organisers say, featuring Jeff Keighley, organisers say this event will delve into, quote, some of the key changes, challenges and opportunities facing the video game industry, as well as celebrate the cultural importance and impact of video games as the most powerful form of entertainment in the world.
I mean, it is, but
yeah,
that's not usually he's, yeah.
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 Yeah. So I'm just looking at the image that was posted up on the Twitter account. Just bear with me a moment because I'm looking to find it. So, yes, that was it. Nintendo haven't necessarily confirmed that they're definitely coming. The image itself just says Nintendo Switch 2.
Of course.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily that Nintendo have given them a game or to show or whatever. It might be, and this was speculated, it could be that another game that is a third-party offering being announced for the Switch 2 because it's coming, because this event is happening a day after the Switch 2 launches.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the list of confirmed partners so far are 1047 Games, 2K, 505 Games, Amazing CSUN Games, Amazon Games, Annapurna, Atari, Bandai Namco, Bellring, Blumhouse Games, Capcom, CG Projekt, Coffee Stain, Day of the Devs, Devolver, Dotemu, Dreamhaven, Embark, Enhance, Epic Games, Focus Entertainment, Frontier, Funcom, IM8-Bit, IOI, Kaiko Games, Kinetic Games, Kuro Games, Magic the Gathering, Megabit, MetaQuest, Mundfish, NC, Nikkei, Neowiz, Nexon, Niantic, Nintendo Switch 2 as it says, Nuverse, Pearl Abyss, Playside, can't see what that means, PlayStation, PM Studios, Razer, Sega, Softbrains, Square Enix, Steam, Supermassive, Techland, Xbox, Xsola, and Yacht Club Games. So an interesting mix of AAA and some indies in there.
Yeah.
Not a bad list of partners so far.
Yeah.
So
I think, yeah, it could be good. Maybe.
okay, so if you were to go through this list based on what
Uh-huh.
you've just heard,
Yes.
is there any one that you pick out from there and go, what do you want to see from them? Because I have a
Oh, coffee
couple that
stand.
I have a couple there that I'm interested to wonder whether or not something more's going to be shown.
Well, mine's always going to be coffee
Oh,
stand.
I know that.
Yeah. For people who don't know, that's Goat Simulator.
So,
But I like Annapurna and Niantic.
yep,
I would like to know what they're doing. Yeah.
okay.
But everyone else is pretty so like mainstream. You could just Google it and find out.
I mean, you probably can, but
Yeah.
the one that there's a couple on there that I'm somewhat interested in. IOI
Pilot.
Games.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do
I'm
like them.
interested
Yes.
whether or not they're going to actually show the first gameplay reveal of the new of Project 007.
Oh yes. I forgot about that.
Yep.
It better just be Hitman with a 007 skin on it.
I
I will
hope.
play.
Honestly, I hope not. I hope it's different. Not that I have anything wrong with Hitman. I'm just not sure that
No.
Hitman itself fits with the James Bond aesthetic. They're the perfect developers to make the game, but
Yeah.
obviously I want it to be different from Hitman, and I think they need to lean into the more utterly absurdist, like ridiculous nature of James Bond.
I would like to see that. Yeah.
So
I would. Sharks
um,
with lasers.
yeah, so Xbox, I think. Um, so Xbox, I personally think that not anything major is going to really be shown. I think it will just be more confirmations of stuff that's going to be probably coming to the Switch 2 or to other platforms.
Yeah.
Anyway, I could be wrong, but there might be something Perfect Dark related.
No, I think that there will be. Yeah, because they teased that last
Yeah.
year. And I'll be very happy if that
Nana
happens.
has also put Toys for Bob's next game, maybe. That is also potential.
Yeah.
Square Enix, I think Kingdom Hearts, as Nana's put in the chat, is a possible. Sega, please let it be Virtua Fighter.
I think that's a pretty safe bet, if I'm honest. I
Yeah.
can see that happening.
I
Yeah.
want it to be that. And Emu, Christ, what was I can't remember the game that they were doing. It was is it the Shinobi game they were working on? Yeah.
Something, because
Yeah.
it got teased and we were talking
Well, yeah,
about
it was the Shinobi game I think they were doing, but also I think they are involved in in the Marvel Cosmic Invasion, I think it was called, which was the four-player side-scrolling arcade like beat 'em up game, which I really want that to be shown again and given a release date. But yeah,
Yeah.
I say this every time. I'm not interested in this event usually, but I will
No,
probably
you're
end
not.
up watching it. But considering when it is also possible that we could end up watching it.
Yeah.
And it's 10 o'clock at night. I don't know if I'll stay up for it. It might be the next day I'll watch it. But
Didn't we stream?
we did do it at one
It's
point.
me, you, and Kieran, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it probably was because I was busy at the time. But yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I think so. I don't remember, but yeah. I mean, I always like to catch the highlights. Anyway,
Yeah,
I do like Jeff Keighley.
I mean, I will watch
He
it.
fits in my
Obviously,
pocket.
like I always watch it because I like to see the announcements themselves. But I tend to
I like to see
try and skip
Jeff
past
Keighley.
him. So, anyway, right. So that's Summer Games Fest. Back to that time.
Yup.
So yeah,